day. Just kidding, it's raining. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito with your host, me, Vito. And you may be listening, you may be watching. Tomato. It's still Vibrations with Vito. And, thanks for tuning in. Tell your friends, tell your family, say hello to your sister for me. All that. But another edition. This is episode 12. Episode 11 was by far my favorite thus far. I think a lot of you as well. My nephew did a wonderful job. He'll be here again for sure. He might be the most common guest on the show because it was a great time. It was truly great. He was so energetic. That's how he is on the daily. And if he knows, like, he looked to me because he never saw Christina before, so he was, like seeing that me and my sister and my brother-in-law were all like, no, she's good peoples. And then he was just like, oh, okay, they like her. I gotta like her. So yeah, there you go. But welcome. Today was a good day. Off to a great start. Got breakfast with my man's Pots and Pans, Jarrett. I had 2 scrambled eggs, some hash browns, 2 crispy pieces of bacon, and then that was going to be my order. And then I was like, you know what? I want French toast too. So I ordered 2 pieces of French toast, and they were divine. And it was a great start to the morning. Came home and was just waiting around, getting things set up. And then it was a huge thunderstorm for a few minutes. While I was bringing all the equipment to set up here, actually, and I was nervous that the microphone were getting soaked, but they didn't. Well, everything's great. I'm fast like lightning. So there you go. Yeah, welcome. One more time. I'm parched. I'm just gonna do it. Would you like a glass? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna lean. First, I'm gonna do the pour here. All right. Incredible. And we're going to give this one to Dina.
Oh.
We're going to do a little swamperoo here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that one's for you. She likes sweet wine, folks. But apparently, the Pinot wasn't bad, right?
No, it was good.
Okay, good. This is a different brand of Pinot Grigio. We don't do free advertisements, but the name is the reason that I bought it. So I'm going to say it. So if this company wants to do business, I'll have this every episode. Giuliano Rosati. I was like, oh, that's very Italian. I like that. So, shout out to them. Oh, that's the best. Simply the best. Okay, let me take a quick sip here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Pinot Grigio is very consistent. No matter what brand, I feel like it always tastes the same. But okay, before I get into anything, I need to address something. 2 weeks ago, I made a guest appearance on a podcast. First time I've been a guest. It was fun. It was generally a lot of fun. It was called the podcast called the You Wouldn't Get It podcast, featuring Steve and Chris. They're available on every platform. Go look them up. Especially on TikTok. Their TikTok is booming. They know what they're doing. They do a lot of skit comedy, more so the podcast. They just did one today, and they were talking about how they're going to take a little break from the podcast because they're building more of a following from TikTok. So go to their TikTok. You wouldn't get it. I'm on episode 35. It was a great time. So I need to clean something up. They were insinuating that I'm a one-man show, and it may look like that.
You don't have to do this.
I'm doing it.
First time I turn my mic on.
Yes. Shout out to Dina. She got a mic. She deserves it. They were insinuating that was a one-man show, and it is not the case. I thought I did in the moment, I thought I did a good job of detailing how important Dina is to the show. I'm always shouting Dina out. Dina is, right here, dear soul, in my heart. The way I said it I didn't give it enough credit. So here we go. Dina is responsible for every video She does all the editing. She does the thumbnail. The wonderful picture with the colors in the background. It looks all professional. Yes, that's Dina Jane, to be specific. So I needed to clarify that on my show, that not only is she there physically and the mental support, which is huge, excuse me, behind the scenes, she is literally so crucial. I was gonna say critical, but I think crucial is a better word. So crucial, literally. So I needed to clarify that because it was bothering me. I did mention it off air to them, but you didn't know that because it was off air. But they knew that. On air, I was talking about her importance of, physically being here, which is very important. But I just needed to give her the credit that she deserves. I wanted to clear that up. So shout out to the executive producer who is here today with me, Dina Madden. We're going to give her a little golf clap.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Vito, but it didn't need to be done. I appreciate
But it was
you,
done.
though. I love you.
But it was done. Love you more.
I love you.
Thanks for being here. Like I said, the day was kind of muggy outside. It looks like it's clearing up. Can you see more of the door than I can? It's bright out there.
Yeah, the sun's coming out a little now.
Okay. All right. A lot has happened in the week. A lot of sad things. The vibrations are inside me right now. There's the positive side. There's the realizing what's going on in the world kind of side, and that's the sorrow, I guess. We gotta address it. So the shooting that happened in Texas, it was literally crazy. I don't think it really hit me until they put those pictures of the children on the screen, and then they started interviewing the parents, and the courage of those parents to get on the screen and literally talk to a news reporter hours, days after your child doesn't come home from school. That takes a lot of strength. So my heart, my prayers, my condolences to all those families, all the people affected, the classmates, the schoolmates, anyone who was in a different grade that happened to at that school. My prayers are with you. I'm very big on my faith. So, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and this is a crazy battle. But he can be helpful. So, I don't know what more to say. I don't want to get too into it because now it's like a political thing where it's the Republicans and the Democrats, excuse my language, fuck them both. Clearly they don't care about the American public. They don't. Because if we can't ask for just a simple background check for people to be able to buy a gun, that's what the issue is. We can't. I don't know. Dude didn't have a license. Dude didn't have a driver's license, but he can go buy an AR-15 twice. He went 2 different days and bought. That's the problem. Somebody said to me, guns don't kill people, people kill people. I'm like, true, but what do they use to kill people? You got to see it on both sides of the coin. Part of me wants to say ban all guns, but that won't happen because hard drugs are illegal, but they're everywhere, unfortunately. So if you make guns illegal, I feel like it might make it worse. So I'm not in a position. I don't like politics. I really try to not even. I'm not on the right. I'm not on the left. I'm not even in the middle. I'm for what makes sense. We can't. There's no formula for babies. It's hard to get formula for babies, but they're also saying you have to have your baby. Abort, what? So you're making women have the baby, but there's not even food for the baby. We need, I don't know why it makes sense to these people, or they just don't care. It's probably that they don't care. Everything's all for money at the end of the day, I think. And that's all they care about. They really don't care about the public. We're not the United States. We are the divided states. Literally, we are so divided between political party, between everything. It's so divided, and it pisses me off. It makes me, we used to be the country that everybody was envious of, and now everybody's look at the Americans. Look what's going on over there. Terrible. It literally is terrible. So I don't know what else really to say. I don't want to get too into this hole here, but I needed to address it. Again, my prayers, my condolences to everybody in that town. It's rough. There needs to be change. And just one last thing. It doesn't happen in any other country. Does it? And if it does, once in the last 30 years, 20 years? It happens frequently in this country where a psychopath goes to a school and just starts shooting innocent children. Needs to stop and needs to change. All right. God. Let's change. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna get you involved here for a second. I saw the report about it, but I don't know much about it. Is the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing over?
I can't believe I'm saying I'm kind of following it because that's so bad.
No, good. Somebody has to.
At this point, it's just like mindless news that I prefer to look at. But today was the closing statements of the attorneys, and his attorney ripped her a new asshole. Good. It was hilarious. But it's over basically as of right now.
So now we're just waiting.
We're
is the word deliberation? Is that the word?
Yes.
Are they deliberating currently?
Yes.
Good.
Law and order.
Look at that.
Vito.
I'm going to law school. JK. If you're Team Amber Heard, I don't know if we have much to talk about because she's just crazy. It's like literally, she wanted to ruin his career and she did it. But luckily, I think he's turning it around. And he's letting everyone see how crazy she is. She's getting caught up in lie after lie. It's crazy that like she's an actress. Isn't she, before this happened, was she considered a good actress?
I mean, she was in Aquaman.
Is that her only film?
That's all I know about
That's
her.
all I've ever heard her in. Anyway, heard her. No pun intended. Okay, so let's say she was a good actress. She can't even lie good. Isn't that, like, you know what I mean? Like, shouldn't you be able to, like, when they're making these films and, like, they're lying. They got to make their feelings, like, like, you know what I mean? All that shit. She's not doing a good job at it.
I think the problem is she's, like, so narcissistic that she thinks she's doing a good job. Like, she's very confident in the way that she's lying. And she doesn't see what anybody else sees.
Fuck her. I hope she gets what she deserves. I don't even know what. So let's say he wins. What is he just winning money, or is he? Because she should go to jail. I think.
That's a good question. I think it's just. I mean, at this point,
it's a defamation trial. Is that it?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I mean, that can only go.
Okay.
So far, but at this point, we should be looking at the abuse.
Correct.
So
right.
All this other stuff that came out.
She was saying like he's wearing rings always, right? So like if he was punching her in her face, wouldn't there be marks from these rings and stuff? You know, it clearly was a toxic relationship on both parts, but I think she was way more toxic than he was. I think that's Johnny Depp.
I think he was
being
addicted to so many things.
Yeah,
so it was
and
like he was out of it. And,
right, he's been. That's unfortunately a part of his life. But she's crazy. So I'm definitely Team Johnny Depp, and I hope when this does get resolved, or when it comes to when it's over, I hope that she's wrong in every case, and he gets to like beat Johnny Depp again. And somebody's like, some film company's like, you know what? We want you to be the lead in this role, and he can get back on his feet because he deserves it. I went down a rabbit hole of old Johnny Depp interviews with like Jimmy Kimmel, what was the Jay Leno? He was like amazing in all of them. The ones with Conan, like he was just.
Oh yeah, the Graham Norton show in England. I don't know if you saw that.
He
did it with Ricky Gervais.
I was just about to say there was someone next to him. Yeah, that was good. He's great.
I suggest everybody watch it.
Yes, he's not like, it's not a person, like that's not a persona. That's Johnny.
He talks that slow and everything.
Like I don't know how to do a Johnny Depp impersonation, but it sounds like he's acting all the time, and he's not. He's really just talking.
Yeah.
Sort of in the same way, not related at all. But people would always say DMX was screaming on his records, but that's his voice. Like if you were to talk to him on the street, he would really be like, "Hey yo," Like, that's
Yeah.
just how he talked, and that's how he would rap. And the same thing with Johnny. Like, when he acts, that's his voice. So he's the same always. But shout out to Johnny Depp. I hope things work out. I'm going to chug the rest of this for you, Johnny. A mega pint. Wasn't that one of the things they read to him? He was like, a mega pint. He was like, let's just say a lot of wine. If at any point you want another glass, you let me know. While I'm looking at it, ain't this season is over. We did not win the league championship. We finished second. We lost to our city rivals, AC Milan. I want to say, props to them, but I can't. My cousin on my dad's side, that whole side of the family is AC Milan fans, and they really I could nitpick when they played us the last time they played us in the league, it was 1-0 us, and they clearly fouled our player, and off that foul it led to a goal. Should have not counted. So they won that game, and then they jumped us to go to first, and they never looked back. We choked. We lost to Bologna, April 27th. I'll never forget it. The season was over for us. But we won 2 trophies out of the season. We won the Supercoppa and the Coppa Italia. So technically, not a disappointment of a season, but we definitely should have won the league as well. We choked. So a little bit of a disappointment for that, but I thought we were taking steps forward, but apparently now we have to sell some star players for some reason because our billionaire owner is broke. He's still a billionaire, so I don't know what he's talking about. He's stupid. He needs to sell the team. He's the youngest, I think I am correct. I think he's the youngest owner in professional soccer. Steven Zhang. Yeah. Zhang. Zhang. I think he is. I think he's 28 or 29. He might be 30. But I'm going to lock in 29. But I think Steven Zhang.
No, Kavia James is the youngest owner of a pro soccer team.
How old is he? Or she? Take your time. Tough
Oh
question.
my god, if people can hear me typing.
No, it's okay.
Oh. Well, it's Dwayne Wade's kid, his daughter. Owns it.
What?
Owns it. I guess they bought it for.
Oh, then
for
maybe
her.
she's a
So
shareholder.
technically.
Okay.
Under technicality, but you're.
Okay. I think I am. He's the sole owner of Inter, so I think he is the youngest. But fuck him. I'm gonna say it because we're taking steps forward, and then he keeps saying that we need to make profits in the summer. Bro, we're trying to win. Who cares? You have $1 billion, more than $1 billion. Sell the team. We're worth $1 billion. Why don't you want to make another $1 billion? Sell us, and whoever owns us next wants to compete, and we'll win because we're right there. We just need a little more money pumped into our team. Do you have an answer?
Yeah, he is.
He is. Steven Zhang. Okay. I wanted to say shout out to him, but I'm not going to do it.
21.
He's 21.
That's what it says. 91. He was born in 1991.
Wow. Okay. I stand corrected. I thought he was closer to 30, but that's even crazier. Okay. Yeah, so not a disappointment of a season. I'm just a little disappointed because we had it for the taking and we didn't take it. So this summer we're supposed to be getting some key signings, but apparently we got to sell some people. So we'll see how that goes. The Tampa Bay Lightning, in other news, swept the Florida Panthers. So we are just currently waiting for who we're going to play in the semifinals. It's either Carolina Hurricanes or New York Rangers. I don't care. I think I want to beat Carolina more than I want to beat the Rangers, so bring it on, Carolina. But we've just been resting, so shout out to them. Yeah, not much. I got to say this. So the hometown that my parents grew up in, they have a soccer team who used to be in the league that Inter's in, but they had financial problems. So fun fact, we're in Serie A. Let's just say Serie A. It's the major leagues. So then there's Serie B, Serie C, Serie D, all the way to K. Palermo is the team. They're pink and black. We're blue and black. Palermo was in Serie A. They finished bottom 3 of the league, so they went to Serie B, and then they got into financial trouble. So they went from Serie B, and they got in trouble, and they got sent down all the way to D. So last year they were in D. They made it out of D. Now they're in C. Now they're in the semifinals of C. They play tomorrow at 3:00, and if they win, if they win, we go to the final. And if we win the final, then you go to Serie B. So they're on the rise. That's the hometown team. Inter is always, if Palermo and Inter play, I want Inter to win. But Palermo, they need to be relevant again. So Forza Palermo, needed to get that off my chest. Quick little sip for the people. Yeah, I feel good. I do feel good. I had a good week at my job. I guess it was, I would call them clinical. There was these ladies from the community college around the corner, and they were doing CNA work. They wanted to be CNAs, so they came to my facility. I'm saying it like I own it. And they were helping the other CNAs and learning how to do stuff and so on and so forth. So they were in all of my activities, everyone. Like, they needed to be there. They wanted to see how we interacted. Yeah, so it was fun. They kind of made things, I'm going to be real, like, they were kind of annoying, like, a little bit. So, like, if the activity started at 10:30 and I went to grab one person at 10:15, everyone grabbed everybody. So now I'm starting at 10:18 instead of 10:30. So, like, if I go to get everybody at 10:15, by the time I bring everybody, it's 10:30. So they were very quick, and they needed, so they had nothing better to do. So that was a little annoying. I made a good friend. Shout out to Janine, a.k.a. Bean. She was just cool people. We talked a lot. Shout out to her. I think she's a fan of the show. She will be soon. So shout out to Bean. But it was fun. It was like fun, but it was low-key annoying. The more they were there, the more I took a liking to them. But in the beginning, I was kind of like, they're kind of like making me. I had an audience at every activity, so it was different. But we plowed through. I learned some things at my job this week. Ooh, hold on. Had a performer come. Guy played the accordion. 78-year-old man, sweetheart of a man. He told me after the show, it was an accordion, but it was a piano on the other side. It was awesome, and he was killing it. He told me, he goes, "Are you married?" I go, "No, sir. I'm 24 years old, no girlfriend, single as a Pringle." He gave me a little chuckle, and he goes, "Well, are you fishing?" And I go, "Sir, if I can be honest with you, if I am fishing, I'm fishing in a polluted pond." And he started laughing, and he goes, "Okay." He goes, well, do you have trouble talking to women?" And I go, "Honestly, yeah." And he goes, "Why is that?" And I go, "I just lack confidence in myself." I go, "That's something that I'm working on, but, So I go, "I don't know if I'm picking the wrong ladies to even converse with or what." I go, "But no luck so far." And he goes, "Okay, well, if I can recommend something to you, it's a book." And I go, "Oh, yeah?" I go, "What's this book?" And the book was called 5 Languages of Love. And he told me, he only got a chance to tell me the first one because, and then, like I said, he's 78, so his brain went somewhere else, and we started talking about something else. But he said that the number one love language for him is affirmation. And he goes, he needs to hear what he's doing right, and if you know what I mean, like affirmation, it speaks for itself. So like I like that he said that, and he was a sweetheart of a guy. But the polluted pond thing, I think it was very true. We need to start cleaning our ponds. But yeah, so I'm always learning at my job. It teaches me, it's very informative, stuff that happened in history. So let me share some things here. This was called Mad Science. Every year, Hawaii is moving 7.5 centimeters closer to Alaska. This is because Earth is made up of tectonic plates, giant pieces of land that float atop molten liquid rock and fit together like puzzle pieces. Currents in this molten liquid layer are moving the tectonic plate that Hawaii sits on, known as the Pacific Plate, north toward Alaska. Luckily, these plates are moving slowly, only about as fast as a fingernail grows. We won't see grizzly bears trapezing up and down Hawaii's tropical volcanoes anytime soon. So yeah, slowly. I think by the time we're out of here, when we check out of the hotel that we're staying on, I don't think Hawaii will be too close to Alaska. Okay, so it happened on Monday. It was like on this day on Monday. A letter from Benjamin Franklin this was in 1785, excuse me. A letter from Benjamin Franklin referred to his latest invention, the bifocal glasses. He wrote, "I have only to move my eyes up and down as I want to see far or near." So shout out to Benjamin Franklin. I don't think people understand how important he was to the early years of this country. He wasn't a president, but he damn sure acted like it. He was, and I think we pay homage because he's on our highest form of currency. He's on the $100 bill. He discovered electricity basically with the kite and the lightning storm. He made bifocal glasses. Fun fact, he designed the first penny. Did you know that?
No.
There you go. You learned something new. The Fujio cent, it was called. It was very big. It was like bigger than the $50 coin. And on the back it said "Mind your business." That's a.
I like that.
We'll put a picture of it. So you can clearly. The guy with the accordion, he had one in his pocket. He had a Fujio cent.
Are you serious?
So serious. He did not have the year. It was very worn out. You could tell it was very old. I don't know when he got it. I forget what year he said that he got it, but you couldn't see the year. And he said if the year was visible on the coin, it's like worth thousands of dollars. But he did not have the year, but it was a very large coin, and you could see it said "Mind your business" on the bottom of it. So
I say that all the time.
mind your business. Yep.
I'm into that.
He didn't mean it in the sense of like when you say like "oh, mind your business." It was more like I'm gonna butcher it. I need to read it. Google explains it well. It says what did Benjamin Franklin mean by "mind your business"? Benjamin, to represent time flies, do your work. So just literally do what you need to do because we're checking out of this hotel quickly. Especially in the early times, like people were living to be 40 and that was being old. And now it's like got people walking around 115. Okay, that was one. Let's see. This blew my mind. This is called "You Are Where You Eat." We've heard of peanut allergies. And fun fact, if you're allergic to peanuts, I'm sorry. You were dealt a terrible deck. We've heard of peanut allergies, but this use of peanuts is hazardous to everyone's health. Peanuts were once used to make dynamite. Peanut oil was extracted from the nut and used in the formation of glycerol, one of the main ingredients in nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin?
Glycerin.
Glycerin. Thank you, Dina. Glycerin. Glycerin?
Glycerin.
Glycerin. Nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin is highly unstable and explosive when combined with when combined with blank, earth, clay, or dust, it could be molded into sticks of dynamite. Through this lengthy process, peanuts were once transformed into explosives, something all of us are better off avoiding. I did not know that. So be careful when you're eating these peanuts, people. Okay. This I saw on Twitter. Made me a little sad. It was the end of an era kind of thing. New York City just removed the last working payphone in the entire city of Times Square. So, R.I.P. to the payphones. The booth, payphone, the whole booth. I've never made a phone call out of one of these booths because by the time I had to make phone calls, I had this thing in my hand. But that seemed like the time where life was simple. You had a quarter, put a quarter in, you could call like 4 people. But, now, terrible. So shout out to all the payphones. End of an era, for real. Truly. I'm going to finish this glass up. Fun fact about me, people. I'm always thinking. Always. like about a lot of things all at once. So right now, like while I'm talking, I'm kind of thinking about what I'm going to talk about next, what I have to do after this, what I have to do tomorrow, so on and so forth. So yesterday I went to this park behind my house. And what I mean behind my house, it's there's the firehouse, Dina. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There's a little trail, and it's very scenic. There's a little body of water. I believe it's Lake Caroline. So I was sitting there, relaxing, soaking in the nature, and I hear like, and I'm like,
Nope.
yeah, I'm like, what's that? So I turn and look, and it's a mother duck with 11 chicks swimming. They're all following her. I have a video. I'm going to post that. It's going to be here. If you're just listening, I'm sorry. But there's going to be a video of this beautiful sight. It was one mother with like literally 11 chicks. It was so sweet. Oh my goodness. I'm going to shit myself. This is so cute. The vibrations are very warm right now. Very mellow. Oh, what a time. No one was making any noises. You weren't hearing quack, quack, nothing. It was just like they were just going on by. It was great. One thing that really pissed me off, though, about this trip is if I'm a goose, this is very random. If I'm a goose and I'm flying and I want to take a dump, you have so much area to choose where you want to dump, right? Why do they all poop on the small pathway? The whole pathway that I walked, there was goose poop everywhere. But there's so much grass. There's a body of water. Why aren't they pooping over there? Why do they poop on the little black strip of pavement that I have to walk on? So literally I was getting angry walking around poop. And then I just chose and I walked on the grass. And then I was like, you know what? This is kind of stupid because the grass was a little damp. So then I just turned around and then went back to the little bridge set that I was on. It was just sitting there like this, just relaxing. But that grind my gears. No, thank you. Okay.
You don't have to answer this, but did you go by yourself?
Yes, I did.
I love that.
I
Why have I never done that?
I don't know. I do that often. I do that often. Sometimes I go to Coeur Creek Park.
Yeah.
I know a wonderful entrance where there's like you're right next to the body of water, and sometimes there's people canoeing and like a team of canoeing. It's actually kind of cool. But so I like when I'm really when I'm peaceful, when I'm experiencing extreme peace is when I'm by a body of water and I'm hearing birds chirp and I'm just like so free. My mind is free and I'm just hearing some waves crash. I love that. So the park, I call it a park. I don't know if it's a park. Behind the firehouse. It's very peaceful. That Coeur Creek Park, I like being by body of water. So that was the base stuff. So I was by myself listening to music, calm music, little Fetty Wap, little yeah, baby, When I Willie, little Gina Aiko, little who else was I listening to? Song of the day, Mary J. Blige, Be Happy. Type that in. I think it's on one of her early albums in the early 90s, but the chorus is like, all I really want is to be happy, find a love that's mine. Yeah, she's legendary. Shout out to Mary J. Blige, but song of the day for sure. Great song, great tune. So yeah, that. While what else did I see? I saw a white mouse with the longest tail I've ever seen, and that freaked me out. That's when I was like, maybe I should switch up where I come. It was hopping, and this tail was like this big. White, like all white.
Was the tail white?
Yes. And I was like, is that a rat? But the mouse was like this big. Like whatever animal it was this big, and the tail was like that big.
Nope.
It was very odd, but I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay. This is why we have houses. Because if I had to sleep outside and that thing was lurking, no, I'd be no. Okay, let's see. I developed a new fear. I'm a very fearful person or frightful. Yeah, I'm scared of a lot of things. Number one, heights. Things like airplanes. I saw this online, and this got me mad. So people don't like when the plane lands and people clap. Do you have a problem with that?
when everybody claps in the plane. Well, I've only been on a plane twice.
Okay, when you
No one's
land.
ever clapped, but I
Okay.
felt like we should have at least once.
Okay.
I just want to experience it once.
So I agree. I do it because, like, yo, you had my life in your hands here. Like, we were 30,000 feet up in the air. And you got me to where I needed to be. Thank you.
Exactly.
They don't like that. I guess the general public, they think it's corny. So when they do it, every time I've gone to Italy, I've experienced it. Like, you're flying 10 hours, you're flying over just water majority of the time. So like literally almost both every time I've gone, I think we've gone 4 times. I think I can only remember 3 though. Every plane ride claps. Everyone claps like when we landed. Like, thank you. Like, literally thank you. I'm about to go have a great time now because you got me here. So I'm big on that. I don't care how it makes me look. I'm a clap.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's more appreciation for the pilot.
Right, like, thank you, you did my job.
Less about
but then
us
someone was
being
like,
corny.
you don't clap for your Uber. I'm like, because everybody drives cars. You know how many how
Yeah.
many people do you know that are pilots? I don't know one.
None.
I don't know one person that's a pilot. So
Tom
it's
Cruise.
like, who?
Tom Cruise.
Shout out to Tom Cruise. Yeah, so I'm afraid of flying. I'm afraid of taking off and landing. When I'm up there, I guess I kind of forget that we're flying. You know, we're already such and such feet up in the air, so what's the point of freaking out? Taking off when it lifts up and my stomach like hits me in the jaw, that's when I don't like. And landing. Landing is kind of scary. Like, they're flying, like not literally, but like going so fast when they land. So that makes me nervous. But okay, so I have a new fear of bats. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. I saw a close-up picture of a bat's face, and I literally was like, they are so gross. They are so disgusting. I don't know if you know the movie, The Batman with Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
Absolutely iconic.
Okay, great.
So good.
Yes. So at the end scene when he gets thrown into Arkham Asylum, Batman comes towards him, and then they zoom out of Val
know
Kilmer,
exactly
and
what
it's
you're
just the
talking
bat
about.
going
Slow
like this.
motion?
Yeah, slow motion coming towards him. Okay, like that's what made him scared. But when I saw a picture of a bat flying, and they zoomed in on it, it was a slow motion video of a bat flying. Oh my God, it gave me the EBGBs. And then I stumbled across the biggest bat ever. I believe it's called a golden crowned flying fox. We're gonna put a picture of it. It says flying fox, but it is technically a bat, and it looks like if you were to put a dog in a trash bag and then just have the dog's head pop out of the trash bag. Type that in.
Dog in a trash bag?
No, not dog. Golden crown. Is it?
Wait,
what's
you're
the
very
technical?
accurate
what's the,
on your description.
the black one is hanging upside down. That one. What is the technical name of it? I think I butchered it a little bit.
Giant golden crowned flying fox. You're right.
Wow.
But giant is in the
Yeah,
name,
giant
which
is part of the
concerning.
name, and like it for reasons. It is ginormous, and oh my God, that's terrifying. Yeah, that's a bat. It's a dog with wings. It's a small dog with wings. It's a fox with wings, if we want to get technical. But it's a bat. They're literally terrifying. I think that's what pterodactyls are. Like when people were like, "Oh, dinosaurs around," I think it was just a flying fox.
Wait, that's
Terrible.
genius.
So the little bats freak me out. But if I saw one of those, I'm ducking. I'm covering my hands up. I'm freaking out. No. You have something you want to add? Tell me their wingspan or something, please. Enlighten the audience.
They're 2.4 pounds.
That's it?
Yeah. And
It's huge, though.
they've talked about it in description since 1831. But it's currently endangered.
Oh, everything
Which-
is. Low-key, everything is. We suck. The humans stink. We shoot children. We kill beautiful animals for no reason. Like, we suck. What? Tell me something, Dino.
Sorry, I'm
Tell me.
reading.
Tell me.
its wingspan, some are known to get up to 5'6".
The wingspan.
It's taller than me.
The wingspan or the height?
The wingspan. So from wing to wing when they're open.
Is taller than.
Is taller than me.
Oh my goodness. That's terrifying. Imagine seeing that flying in the air, and then you look and you're like, oh, that's a dog's head.
I'm taking myself out.
No, thank you. So yeah, I also saw a video of a ladybug flying in slow motion. I like ladybugs. My coworker Taryn, shout out to Taryn. She's currently on vacation in Puerto Rico. Hope she gets back safe. She hated it, the video of it in slow motion, because it's like literally the red part of their wings is just like a box to cover, and then those black we're gonna play that as well. It's like the actual wing is underneath of the red.
It's like a vest.
Yes, it's like a vest. That's a good description. And then the wings come out of that part, and now it's like a bug that flies. It was kind of gross, but ladybugs are adorable to me, so I didn't really care. But she was like, "Ooh!"
I appreciate that it keeps up with its appearance, though.
Huh?
I appreciate it keeps up with its appearance, though.
Yeah, I like ladybugs. They bring good luck. I think they bring good luck.
Yeah.
I like them. Shout out to the ladybugs. Okay, yeah. I don't know what else did I want to say. I feel like I wanted to add something, but I kind of forget. So this week, I'm officially on every platform, ladies and gentlemen. For my audio listeners only, I appreciate you. Apple Music, Vibrations with Vito. Spotify, Vibrations with Vito. Also, you could listen to me on Anchor. I didn't know that. I thought Anchor was a way to get onto these other platforms, but people can listen via Anchor. So Anchor is a way people listen to podcasts. So type in Vibrations with Vito on that as well. I learned that I have a 6% of my audience comes from Ireland. I don't know a single soul in Ireland. I have family in Italy. You would think, they would click on it. They don't. So get your act together. Click on my pod. But yeah, so no, it was 94% United States, 6% Ireland, and 63% of my audience is women. So shout out to my ladies. But yeah, so that was a cool, it broke down the analytics for it, and that was great. So it was pretty big time for me. I'm on every platform. Tell your friends, tell your family. But yeah, subscribe straight up and down. I think it's time though. I want a Hi Chew. Ooh, let me get that out of the way. Shout out to Hi Chew, unofficially sponsored. I gotta get in contact with them again. We gotta do some more work together. They just put a new bag out in Frusions. They got juicy peach, juicy strawberry, and blood orange. Never had blood orange. I imagine the juicy strawberry is the same as the classic strawberry. I can't imagine it being too different.
Here's my question. Is it going to be like a gusher?
That's a good question. This is why I need to be on the board, Haichu, so I could have answered that question for her immediately. But I don't know. The bag is not out yet, I think, for us. It's out, though, but I guess in specific spots. So when they make it available, I will bring it on the show, and I'll try it. Peach is currently my favorite. I've said that. But Juicy Peach, I don't know if it's a little different. I'm going to have to find out, though. So shout out to Haichu, unofficially sponsored. We got to change that. Shout out to Aroso, officially sponsored. I'm here now. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Uncle V. Mr. V, I meant to say. Shout out to Lana. She actually just walked by. Great gal. But yeah, so shout out to Rosos. The number will be right here. But if you're listening, I think I can say the number off the top of my head, but I don't want to butcher it. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna give it a quick Google. And this is for my audio listeners only. Rosos, 215-295-1311. Again, 215-295-1311. If you're in the New Jersey area, Trenton to be specific, DeVito's Pizza is my father's pizza shop. 609-393-2155. Call him. Tell him that I sent you because I did. Shout out to Vinny Chenge. I love you dearly. But okay, I think it's time for Guess the Chew. This is a segment we call Guess the Chew. I did it with my man's Pots and Pans, Jarrett. I'm going to be blindfolded. I will. My lovely executive producer will hand me a Hi Chew. I don't know the flavors, ladies and gentlemen. We're not playing any games here. And I'm going to chew it, and I'm going to guess it. Hence, Guess the Chew. Let me finish this glass real quick. All right. See, it's empty, so now I can't knock it over like I did last time. Hold on. Forza Inter. You gotta have it. But let me get my blindfold here ready. I definitely can't see anything with this on, by the way. Not even a little bit. It smells like my house. I love it. Okay. I'm just gonna put my right hand
Pulled
out.
it around like hair.
What'd you say?
I love that you pulled it around like hair.
I low-key, sometimes I wish I had long hair. I really do. When I was a baby, I had extremely curly hair. Yes. Maybe I could find a picture and put it up, but Greg, shout out to Greg. He's always like, dude, grow your hair out. And nowadays, I think if I grow my hair out, it'll be just thick, like how it is, but just thick. But when I was a kid, I had long, blonde, curly hair.
You should grow it out.
I don't think I can,
I don't know
though.
what that looks like. Okay, I'm gonna get.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe Jesus wanted to bless me with some locks. This is fun. Guess the chew, people. I'm going to try not chew into the microphone. If I'm being loud, Dina, tell me.
I can always turn it down.
This is a good one.
Can you redeem yourself? That's the question.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I went 0 for 3 on the last edition of Guess the Chew. I was extremely close with the first one. It was raspberry, and I said blue raspberry. The other two, though, I was way off. I've had all of these, you know? And there's so many fruits that are going through my head right now. Like, this is good. All right. I think I have it, but I don't know.
Okay. You want me to count down? Or are you just gonna say?
I have 2 guesses, but
Well, you want to get 2 guesses?
I'm gonna go with the first one, and if it's wrong, I'm gonna say the other one that's in my head.
Okay.
So count me down here.
3, 2, 1.
Green apple.
Correct. Hear that? The people are going crazy.
They're going nuts. 1 for 1. My second guess was kiwi, but I was like, no. All right, let me.
Take your time.
Yeah, let me chew this one up. The key to high chews, folks. Pause on this before I say it. You gotta chew it. You gotta suck it. You gotta swallow it. Pause. You can't just. You gotta savor the flavor. It's a high chew, not a high. I said pause before and after. Can't get me. Hold on. It's just too much sometimes, you know?
Another pause?
You're funny. I'm ready. 1 for 1. That's how we like it.
This one's a little bit more complicated.
I believe it. And especially now, people, I have like the green apple taste in my mouth, you know? So I think, oh, can I open this one? Yep, I got it. Maybe not.
Do you want water?
Hold on.
You have a water bottle next to me. Ooh.
You like that? That's the Greg
What
style.
manure?
That's the Greg style to open it.
You know, Greg would open it like that.
Greg's a savage. Stuck to my finger. Ooh, this is different. This is fun though, I'll tell you.
You know, I also want to know, what would you rate it? While you're tasting us, let us know the journey you're taking.
Okay, I like how you worded that. Believe it or not, I think I know what it is. I say this is a 7.5 7.4. It's good though, for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess. I think I know. What the hell was that?
Someone by the door is just sweeping out, and they hit the door.
Word. I
by
thought they were
accident.
looking at me. Okay.
No, they can't see. Okay, ready?
Again, I have 2 guesses. If I
Okay.
get the first one wrong, go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Acai.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Are you confident on the second guess, or do we need time? I'm not pressuring you.
No, I know, but like I said, my mind is just so.
Don't overthink it. I know you're gonna overthink it. I just know you as a person.
You do know me. All right. I think I'm wrong with the second one, but you ready? I'm ready. I'm asking you.
3, 2, 1.
Grape?
No. Are you ready for the answer?
Please.
Tropical smoothie.
What? Tropical smoothie.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. I said 7.4.
Yeah.
I'll stick by that. This was good though. There's a lot of flavor. Tropical. This is. I have it right here. I can't.
It's in the fruit combos pack.
So
2
this is
flavors in one.
right. Ooh, this was tough.
I told you.
This is
Do you want to
tough.
know the 2 flavors?
Please.
I wasn't gonna get that.
Please, is it mango and
Yes.
ooh, hold on.
The second one's not a typical fruit. I'll give you-
Coconut?
No.
Hold on.
The other flavor in the bag has coconut in it though. So you're in the bag. You're in the bag.
I'm in the bag. Mango and you said not a typical fruit. Can you clarify what you mean by not a typical fruit? Like is
It
it
is 2 words.
pina colada?
You're in the bag. That's the exact other one in the
I
bag.
don't pineapple? Like what is it? I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit. I like passion fruit. Okay. You ever had the fruit itself?
No.
I like
never.
it. Very sweet. I'm ready. Here, I gotta go 2 for 3.
This one is gonna take you on a journey.
Okay. I just swallowed it. Pause. Here we go. Hope you're enjoying this segment. I am. I'm going to say one thing. Is this lemon?
No.
Does it have lemonade associated with this?
Nope.
Or it's in this-
Well, you're in the bag again.
It's sour, isn't it?
You're in the exact bag. This
Hold
is
on.
interesting.
Hold on. Be the bag. It tastes like lemon, but hold on. It's good. I like it.
Let me know when you're ready for your first guess.
It's boggling my mind that you said it's not lemon. Because I'm not
Definitely
kidding.
not lemon.
I believe you, but I'm telling you.
I'm literally back here checking this bag 3 times, making sure that I didn't give you lemon, but I see the wrapper. I didn't.
Okay, I'm glad. I was about to say, is it this one?
Yeah, it is that one.
Is it really?
That's wild.
I can't
for
see.
you.
I can't see a damn thing, folks.
You can guess the wrapper.
All right, I think I know. I don't think I know. I don't think I know. I'm just gonna guess because this is. Give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Grapefruit.
Correct. Ooh, the people are going crazy.
King of the high chews, baby.
That was good.
King of. Oh, it's so bright in here. It's King of the high chews. That was good. That one was good. Tastes like lemon. does taste like lemon.
Really?
Yeah. But now that now that I know it's grapefruit, it does taste like grapefruit. Like it's evident. Okay. I'm gonna have one more glass. Are you okay? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I almost had like a high chew burp. Those are critical. Excuse me. Something light, not a big one. That's what she said.
Pause.
That's what she said. That's not
Yeah, but it came out of your mouth.
facts. Whatever. Michael Scott.
I love how people like try to cover it up with "that's what she said." It's like, sir, your brain came up with that.
I like The Office turned me on to That's What She Said. And Steve Carell, shout out to Steve Carell, legend. He's the best, Michael Scott.
It is an iconic bit.
Yes, it is. Let's see, do I have anything? Oh boy. Saw this and I didn't like this. So, I appreciate everyone who's listening and watching thus far. I need to chew the rest of this before. All right. We're good. I saw this on Action News yesterday, and I did not like it. Ritz crackers and Oreos are teaming up, and I think that's a combination that I didn't need to see in my life. So I'm going to have peanut butter and like a cracker on one side and a chocolate cookie on the other side.
So it's half of one, half of the other?
Yes, correct. And if you ask me, I think peanut butter and Oreos go together, but actual peanut butter and actual Oreos, not a cracker with peanut butter and a chocolate cookie. No, I don't like it. I don't like I don't like what they're trying to do. And that reminded me of something that I screenshotted a while ago, and I never talked about it on the pod, so I'm going to talk about it now. I got to go back. Here it is. So, a new breakfast cereal made for orange juice. So you're supposed to use, it was Tropicana. It's supposed, no milk, just orange juice, and then you put the cereal, the actual cereal in there. Dina?
For why?
I don't know. Because people think they're being innovative by doing like new things just because they're like, abnormal, but like leave things alone. Cereal is supposed to be for milk and whatever cereal you want. Fun fact about me, the only time I'll drink milk is if I'm having a bowl of cereal. And it's after like 3 or 4 bowls of cereal, so that the milk I drink is the flavor of the cereal that I'm eating. So yeah. And another fun fact, my favorite cereal of all time was discontinued like 7 years ago. Hershey's had a cookies and cream cereal, and it looked like Cocoa Puffs, but it was like a vanilla.
Cookies and cream is my all-time favorite flavor.
Of anything? Ice cream?
Yes. Well, I should say cookies and cream and chocolate peanut butter are tied. But cookies and cream, yes. I will get anything that says cookies and cream on.
I agree. No matter what it is, I'm down. So if we were to go to ice cream right after this, what's your go-to?
Chocolate peanut butter milkshake.
Ooh.
Or cookies and cream with extra Oreos and hot fudge.
You lost me with the hot fudge. Sometimes the hot fudge overpowers the ice cream. Sometimes.
Depends on the place.
For sure.
I agree.
For sure. The last time I did get hot fudge, I said go easy on the hot fudge, and she did, and it was great. So my go-to, I love cookies and cream. So like if I'm going to the grocery store and I'm buying ice cream, I'm buying cookies and cream. But if I'm at an ice cream place, I'm getting a Reese's peanut butter cup sundae with crushed Oreos, no hot fudge, peanut butter sauce.
Crushed Oreos?
Crushed Oreos, peanut butter sauce, no hot fudge.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man just changed my life yet again.
Farrell's Hills Ice Cream does the best sundae, $6. Medium sundae. You won't even finish it. I do because I'm a pig, but but I'm telling you, you're gonna be like halfway through. You're like, I'm gonna save half of this for tomorrow. But they do a great job.
Kind.
The last time I went, she put crushed Oreos on the bottom, and the top. She killed it.
Now that's somebody who should work at an ice cream place.
Who?
She gets it.
Oh, her?
Whoever
Yeah, she was
that is.
destined for that.
Yes.
She literally looked at me and was like, he wants them on the bottom and the top. And she died.
Pause.
I saw it. I was like, what is she about? Yeah, she's going to do it. She's going to get me. Yeah, that was good. That was well delivered. Yes, ice cream. I'm a whore for ice cream. Excuse my language. No matter what time of the day, I could always go for ice cream. Always. Don't hit me. Don't mint chocolate chip. Shove it up your ass. I don't want. It smells nasty. Shamrock shakes are nasty. I don't want nothing with mint in it. I don't even like mint flavored gum. Like I don't want a peppermint flavored gum. I want spearmint maybe, or wintergreen. No. Don't give me no Big Red either. The cinnamon flavored gum was cool when I was 9, and then I turned 11, and I was like, you know what? No. Spearmint or wintergreen gum only. No mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't want none of that. No. I'm trying to think, is there any other ice cream I don't like?
Strawberry.
Oh, you don't like strawberry? Oh, so listen. In Italy, it's called fragola. The ice cream is just better. They don't do the chunks of the strawberries. That's what I don't like.
That's what I don't like.
When it's just pure ice cream, oh, the strawberry ice cream in Italy is to die for.
Is it gelato? Is that? Am I
yes,
very
yes,
American
yes,
in saying that?
Correct.
I just.
What I didn't know, I learned this last time we went. They are known for pistachio ice cream specifically, and I was turned off when we got there, and they said that to me. And then when I tried it, I was like, oh, this is actually very good. Pistachio ice cream, very tasty. So I recommend, especially if you go to Italy. So when we go in August, we're going for a wedding. Shout out to my cousin Sal. I feel like on the first 7 episodes, I kept saying my cousin Andrea was getting married, and that was wrong information. I was spreading fake news. That is my cousin Sal. Sal is Andrea's brother. So tomato. But, yeah, we're going for a wedding, but I'm going for the ice cream and to see my family and hopefully get them to subscribe to the podcast.
He's on a mission.
I'm trying to get this global, you know? They tell their friends at school and so on and so forth. That's the goal. The goal is to make this my career, people. So if we can do that, just know that I'm truly happy. I'm truly at peace. I am blessed, like the cup says. Blessed is a verb to receive God's favor regardless of the circumstances. That is true. True. Folks, I don't know if there's much else I need to say or want to say at this moment in time. Next week, I will have a guest. My man's Pots and Pans, Amir. We call him Migo. He'll be here. His birthday. It'll be June 3rd, the next episode. And his birthday is June 5th, so it's going to be a birthday celebration. So looking forward to that. But that is next week. But this week, you just got a little bit of me, a little bit of Dino. You know, we had to do, I had to set the record straight. That might, if I was naming these episodes, like besides, Vibrations with Vito, episode 12, that would be the title, Set the Record Straight.
Well, you can start naming them now. Why not?
I like the episode 12 thing.
Okay. Live your life.
Yes. So if you were just listening, I appreciate it. Give it a like. I don't really know how the audio works. Do you give it a like? Do you rate it? Do you give it a 5-star? I don't know how that works, but do that. Give me a 5-star. Like it. Send it to someone you work with. Send it to your family. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment, like it, share it. Tell your friends. Tell your family, because I'm not going anywhere. So, shout out to my executive producer. Shout out to, I almost said my fans. I don't have fans. Shout out to my supporters.
I'm a fan.
Love you.
Love you too.
Shout out to my supporters. You know what? Shout out to me. Okay? Somebody's got to say, shout out to me. All right? The vibrations are they're positive right now. And I'm sending them to you. I hope you have a great week. I just hope you're enjoying yourself. The last thing I actually want to say, I should have said in the beginning of the show, gas is way too fucking high. Way too fucking high. In the first 5 episodes, I was always talking about it, and then I stopped talking about it because it was going down. And now it's as high as it's ever been. We're at $5 a gallon. I don't make $1 million a year. So when someone's like, hey, you want to come over tonight? I think about it. I'm like, well, how much gas am I wasting to get to your house? And by the time, and then I got to go to work tomorrow.
That is such a Vito thought.
So, if we hang out in these times, just know I love you. That's all. That's all. So I appreciate everybody who's tuning in. That's all. So I'm going to finish the rest of this glass, and it has been a pleasure to be in your ears and in your faces this week. So vibrations of Vito. Ciao for now.